It's the 22nd season of the Amelia Island Chamber Music Festival, and I've got William Ransom with us, and he's going to tell us all about it. Thanks for joining First Coast Living.
Thank you, Jordan. It's wonderful to be here.
Of course. Love Amelia Island, but I've never been to the music festival, the Chamber Music Festival. So what can you tell us about it overall?
Oh, you've got to come. This is my first season as the artistic director of the Amelia Island Chamber Music Festival, and it will be our 22nd season. Our founder, Christopher Rex, is one of the nation's finest cellists and was for about 40 years principal cello with the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra, and was just vacationing on Amelia Island one weekend, enjoying the beauty and the wonderfulness of the island, and had his cello on his back, as he always did. He always carried it around where he went, and went into a store and got into a conversation with some people about music and the island. And they all agreed right then and there that it would be a great place for a music festival. And basically, that was how it started, just a little conversation in one of the stores down on Center Street. Well, and we've been going strong ever since then. You say you haven't heard any of our programs. I always say there are two kinds of people in the world: people who love chamber music and people who haven't heard it yet.
So I like that.
Jordan, you have to come to one of our concerts this season. It's an incredible season with some of the world's finest musicians coming to the island for these programs in really intimate spaces. You get to feel like you're up close and part of the performances, and it's very exciting.
Let's talk about some of the programs. What concerts will you be featuring?
We've got an incredible season going. We run from January through the end of May, beginning of June every year, and are spread out with 3 or 4 events every month. And we're kicking off actually on Friday, the 13th, lucky Friday for us, the Dover String Quartet, one of the finest string quartets in the world today. And they've been with us a number of times. But what I'm very excited about is on Tuesday, the 17th, we're having the National Orchestra of Ukraine come for a concert for us. They're on a nationwide tour of the United States, sponsored by the State Department. And they're one of the finest touring orchestras in the world. And they're going to play an amazing program for us of some of the most beloved repertoire: the Grieg Piano Concerto, the Bruch Violin Concerto, and Beethoven's Great Seventh Symphony.
So how did you learn about the National Philharmonic Orchestra of Ukraine, and why did you want to feature them?
Well, they're one of the best touring orchestras in the world, and it seems like there would be a bigger reason behind having them at this point in time because of world events. But actually, we plan the season more than a year in advance. And so we had them scheduled and on our books before anything else happened this year. But it's wonderful timing to have this amazing orchestra with us and show our support of everything that's happening in the world.
Wonderful. Well, what else is happening this season, this 22nd season?
Yeah, an incredible season. We've got the Emerson String Quartet, who are considered probably the finest string quartet in the world. And they just announced last year that this will be their final season after 35 years of touring and recording, multiple Grammys. And we're lucky to get them on Amelia Island for one of their concerts. They'll be playing through May and then disbanding. And we also, one of the other most exciting programs is the pianist Daniel Trifonov, who's been called the greatest pianist performing today by the New York Times. And he really is just an extraordinary artist, complete command of the keyboard, and playing a beautiful program of some Ravel and some Schumann as well. And all of our programs take place at different venues around town. And they're all either in beautiful churches or sometimes in schools. We also perform even in the county courthouse, which is a really wonderful setting.
Interesting.
Part of the joy of chamber music is that it's not in a great big concert hall where you kind of feel impersonal, one of thousands of people, but you can be up close. And if it's a string quartet, you can see how they're working together. You know, you'll see them smiling and breathing together and interacting, and you really feel part of the performance.
Well, where can people learn more information on all of this and get tickets?
Well, easiest way, as always, is online these days. AICMF, Amelia Island Chamber Music Festival.org is the easiest way of all. You can find all information about dates and tickets and prices and order your tickets. And there are phone numbers on there as well if you prefer to talk to a live person.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for telling us all about it. It sounds so much fun.
You bet. I hope you join us, Jordan. It's great to see you.
Of course. Thank you. And if you'd like to see this segment again, just head to our website at firstcoastliving.net.